Today's the last passenger train of the 2025 cruise season, and I'm the conductor on the train, so it's time to go to work. We have one train. It leaves at 11. I'm gonna go clock in and then I'll see you after. I'm going to do my best to explain to you what I do when I usually leave you in a locker room using some videos that my mom took of me while I was at work. After clocking in, I go and get my paperwork from the dispatcher and get my cheat sheet that tells me where each different group is supposed to go on each train car. And then we get driven down to our train because our train is usually down at the dock because the yard gets called in at 5 a.m. to drop all of the trains. And when we get to our train for the first one in the morning, we walk through the train, get everything ready, knock off the handbrakes, turn on the sound boxes, unlock the doors, get the steps ready, etc. And then when that's all done, we usually have a line of hundreds of people already waiting to get on the train. And so then I muster with the train agents and the dock reps and we discuss our loading plan. And then we start boarding all 400 or 500 people on the train. Once all of the passengers are on the train, we go through and collect all the tickets and leave at departure time. For the conductor, I do my count of the tickets and my manifest. And then I walk through the train and greet everyone and double check that everything is good to go. As the conductor, I'm making sure that we have the proper authority before leaving town. And then once we're up on the hill, making sure that we are following our paperwork to meet other trains up on the hill. Once we get to the top, I have to release track and get a complete time for our southbound paperwork, and we go back down the hill. Once we're back in town, we have to orchestrate how we're going to offload all of the passengers and get all the steps down, and then get the train turnaround for the second departure and do it all over again. And at the end of the day, we have to put our train away, and we do so in a way that prepares the trains for the next day. So if a car needs to be taken out and put in the shops or put on a different track, we get all of that ready after our last passenger train of that day. Once the train cars are back in the yard, we have to put our locomotive away and sand it. The locomotives use sand as a form of traction when the rail is slippery. When we get back to the shops, I have to fill out my conductor report and log any write-ups that we have for any of the train cars. And then we go home. I'm just getting back from the last train of the 2025 season, which is crazy. It feels like the year flew by, but also went by slow. It's crazy that the passenger season is over.